Good morning, everybody. Enjoying some of my goddess chants while I drink some keto coffee. It is one beautiful morning. It was raining at first, like an hour or so ago. I heard it. Then I just laid in bed waiting for sleep, I guess, but I didn't go back to sleep, so I got up. Now we're all up. I am the goddess. I am the goddess. I am the goddess. I love my songs. I've had them for so many years now in my playlist. 6.5 years. It's a long time. Okay, so yesterday I went out to my garden area that's going to be the garden next year. Ooh, a crow came and just flew up on my roof. He flew down, but he was up on the roof. He was right there where the flowers are. And then he flew down into my garden area. Anyway, so I was in the garden area yesterday and I was meditating. I did a meditation, a guided one, to go and meet my higher self because I wanted to know what those rooms were meant for. So I was literally tranced out. I was like, where I was, it was so beautiful though. It was like I said, usually I just see a bunch of colors, and then all of a sudden she was guiding me into a barn. She said it's an old barn, and there's like holes in the ceiling, and light was coming through, and I went into and in the back of the barn there was a door, so I went through the door, and then there was another room with like a stable area, and like a horse saddle was on the wall, and there was hay all over the floor, and I laid in the hay for a while, and I noticed there was like a hole in the ceiling, and I was looking at the hole and the sun coming through it, and then she's like, now you're gonna notice a hole in the ceiling. I'm like, I already did, man. There's like big ass hole. And then she's like, all of a sudden you're gonna notice that there's a ladder leading up to the hole. And I was like, oh, there is. And then she's like, climb the ladder. So I started climbing the ladder. And then she's like, when you go through the hole, it's no longer a hole, it's a door. And when you walk through, it'll be nothing but light. So I just saw a whole bunch of like white light everywhere, just beautiful light. Yellow. She said, now you're gonna start to see the light, like a cloud, coming and making a form in front of you. And I started seeing it, and then it turned almost into a human form, but not quite. More like a human. It was more like a human with a robe. And then all I could see was her face, and I noticed that it was me, like me, but I was radiant, like beautiful. And I don't even know how to describe it. My higher self is beautiful. So I was just staring at her, and then she said, ask her whatever you want to ask her, she can answer you. So I asked her about the rooms. She told me it was a message for me, and that only I would understand it. And I was like, okay, so then how will I understand? She's like, you already understand it. She told me what I'm doing and continuing to do with my journey is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. She said, I already know what to do. I just need to allow my nature to take hold and go forth. And I was like, oh, okay. I told her I thought she was beautiful, and she's like, well, I'm a reflection of who you are. I'm only your higher self. So if you think I'm beautiful, you're also beautiful. And then I was like, oh, cool. And she also was like saying some other stuff that I don't exactly remember. I should have wrote it down, but I don't remember. But we had like a long talk. Like it seemed like a forever kind of talk, like hours. But I know it wasn't. Everything was so fresh in my mind when I got back in the house. But I started like, because I felt really warm where I was. It was nothing but warm, but I could feel the wind. It was like the wind couldn't touch me. I don't know why, but I was really warm, but I could still tell that there was wind. And then she said I had to go back now because it was going to start to rain. And I was like, oh, how do I get back? She said, the same way you came, silly. And then all of a sudden the door opened in front of me. And then she's like, just go through here, climb down the ladder, go through the barn, and then follow the path back wherever they. So I climbed down the ladder, walked through the barn, and I walked down the path that I came up to the barn in, and then eventually I started feeling like my body can move again, so I started twitching my fingers. And then when I opened my eyes, it was the weirdest feeling ever because I was like it was like I was sleeping, but I wasn't. And then, so I was kind of like, whoa, like I was looking at my hands and I was looking at the stuff in front of me and everything looked like a dream still. And then I was like, holy crap. And then I was so calm and I felt just at peace. I don't know how to describe it. It was like so surreal. But I'm definitely going to do those meditations again. The guided ones are the best. And yeah. But I'm going to be doing a meditation today, not a guided one, just a regular one that I do to align my chakras. And I'm just really liking these meditations. Keto coffee! I'm not going to turn on my lamp because I have natural light. So, no lamp. But look at my beautiful keto coffee. Okay. Here we go.
You can be whatever type of woman you want to be. I am Women, the Calvin Klein Women, the new fragrance for us.
Chakra time. Root chakra, blue. It's red. Sacral orange. Belly button.
Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline.
I'm Sylvia.
I'm Gracie. And we're here with you by Kotex to talk a little bit about periods. So we're three very different women with very different period habits and lifestyles, so we thought it would be useful to all sit down, kind of our experiences, and share it with you guys.
We're going to be coming out with lots more content. You'll see lots of us. We'll have lots of conversations with you guys.
Things you want to know too. I mean, we're going to be talking about how to insert a tampon, overnight pads, period myths, all kinds of things. So I think we should just get started. Let's hop on into it. So I think we should start off by talking about our periods and how we deal with them right now.
I mean, for me, I've always been the type of person where I just hate.
Skip. Sorry, guys. Orange. Sacral. There we go. There we go. There we go. I was too distracted by that ad on YouTube. Now I see all the orange. Okay. Solar plexus. Yellow. Oh, my solar plexus is really open today. Good. Heart, green. My heart is really open too, I can see. It's really good. Throat, blue. My throat's been open too. Good. Indigo. Third eye. weird after I open my eyes, after meditation, or aligning my chakras. After I open my eyes, everything is so colorful. But I like how vibrant the colors become after you meditate. It's weird to explain. It's like putting your body in a sleep while your mind is still here, and then your body is resting, including your eyes, and then all of a sudden you open them and it's like you're seeing all the colors for the first time all over again. It's so strange, but beautiful, and I really, really enjoy it. So I use my angel aura. If I can, I'll try to show you. In the light, it turns all the colors, see? All the colors of my chakras. So I use this to help me balance my chakras, because it's literally every single chakra color. See that? And it's also specifically used for anxiety and panic attacks. And ever since I've been holding on to this and working with it with my chakras, I haven't had a panic attack. None. It's been like 3-4 days since my last one, and I used to have them every day, up to 3 times a day sometimes. So if you're anxiety or panic attack sufferer like me, I suggest go get angel aura crystal and work with it daily, because I've been working with this daily, like severely, like dedicated. I want these panic attacks gone, and I haven't had one panic attack. Yesterday I was eating something and it had like little pieces of garlic in it, and usually even a little tiny grain would like make my brain go uh-oh, but I didn't even have an uh-oh. I was like, okay. Just drank some water and down it went. I was very, very happy. It's been a really nice transition from being so scared to not having any fear at all. It's really, really nice. Really nice. So yeah. After meditation, I usually get thirsty, so I'm going to get some water. And I have lots of other things I need to do today, like tons. I have like tons of things going on, so I try to fit them into little tiny pieces of my day. First thing I always do is drink my coffee and meditate. I'm starting to do this new thing with the boys and my husband, where each morning we're gonna start the day off with some nice cuddle hugs, just so that everybody wakes up in a calm and feel loved and all this, because I want them to feel as grounded as I've been feeling. So we're working on it. I'm also going to be looking at the sky today for more messages, although I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to get any more messages like runes in the sky, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get at least a little bit of visions here and there like I usually do. So maybe you'll tell me how my week's going to go. That'd be nice. So I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed my meditation live. I'm going to try to do these daily, depending on how the morning goes, because I have to bring Logan to school, and then I might have time after I get home and to do a live. If not, I'll just meditate like I usually do before I take him to school, and I'll probably try to do a live then. So maybe earlier in the morning. Maybe I'll wake up earlier so I can do the meditation and then take him to school and then do my other daily things. Okay, I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. Love y'all. Namaste. Mwah. Well, it's now the afternoon, and I have tons of beautiful photos to show you that I took of the sky. I actually did take a couple more. See some things I want to take pictures. And then I'm going to share a whole this one and that one. It's a rainbow. I have sunglasses on so I can see the rainbow.
So cute.
So some of the pictures I took were insane, like of the sun alone, how it kind of got distorted like that. I don't even know how, because it was even on the video. So even in the video that I shared, it was distorted just like in my photos, which is strange. It should not have been distorted like that. But it was strange. To say the least, I got some more messages, rune messages from the clouds today. I got Jera, which means 1 year, more patience. Then I got Perth, which is, hold on. Anyway, Perth means initiation. Also, I had seen 2 eagles in the sky, and they were like soaring around. And then Perth is also about eagles. Kind of felt like a secret message to me, so I took it as a secret message. Other things that I saw today also was another rune that I seen in the sky that I didn't want to see, but I did. Nafis. It's constraint, necessity, and pain. It means that the necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of this rune. Represents the obstacles we create for ourselves as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Both can be equally difficult to handle. It basically says, don't take this world personally. I'm going to probably see some people hating on me soon, so it said that I have to just learn how to deal. Which, to be honest, I've already experienced some of that recently. After I shared about, I don't remember what I was sharing about. Hold on. It was like at the beginning of the week. I was sharing something about something that I experienced as either, I think it was when I was a child. Yes, it was the 7 creation, the 7 sounds of creation, how I kind of incorporated without realizing that it was actually a part of my Dallas when I made the alphabet song for my Dallas. I picked Yaha Lama Una Pa Ra'a Wawa Sataba Isa Zada Faga E Kajakwa E Mibenze. And of course, I talked about the 7 sounds of creation, which was 7 of the sounds that I made for my Dallas alphabet song, right? So then she messaged me saying some hurtful things. And so she blocked me without letting me respond to what she had said. And I was kind of like wondering, how should I react to this? How should I deal with it? And instead of blasting her online, what I did was I decided that instead I would smudge and send her good vibes, because she probably needs some healing. So that's exactly what I did. I sent her some good vibes and I smudged that day. So I'm assuming I'm going to get a lot more of this, because I've been sharing it not just on Instagram, I've been sharing it on Facebook and my YouTube channel. I've been sharing it on my Amino blog. I've been sharing it everywhere. So I'm probably going to get some hate soon. But you know what? That's fine, because not everybody in this world was made to have the experiences I've had. And so it's fine. You guys can think I'm crazy. You guys can think I'm a cuckoo head. I don't care, because it's my journey. I know, and my husband knows, and my children know that my experiences are real, because they're here with me when I'm experiencing them. So they don't think I'm crazy. They don't think I'm weird. They know that this is just a part of me. And I'm not spreading hate or fear-mongering or any of that. I'm not trying to profess I'm a prophet or any of that. I am simply just spreading my knowledge to the world. My experiences, I know I'm supposed to be sharing them because it's uplifting, the things that I see. The things that I see is mostly love and light and healing. Lots of people deal with anxiety and panic attacks, and if they can watch me real time work through them and get over them and possibly cure them with the way that I'm doing things, maybe they can too with similar tactics. If I can help people heal themselves without turning to a poisonous pill from pharmaceutical companies that's made to make you stay ill so that you're constantly buying and buying and buying, then I've done my job in this world. I've healed people. So if you want to hate on a healer, then that's fine, because I'll just send you healing thoughts, because obviously you need some healing too if you're angry at me trying to heal people. Like, one of the best things that I use while I'm meditating for my healing is Angel Aura, because it literally shines the colors of every chakra. Every chakra. It is the best tool for